artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
About artificial intelligence.
We're talking here.
What? Like, they think this is another human.
It makes things easier for people to be creative.
We fucked, bro. I think we're gonna do some stupid shit.
So what the f is artificial intelligence then?
Kind of like robots, robotics, you know, kind of like electronic intelligence, I'd say.
It makes things easier for people to be creative, but at the same time, it makes it easier for things to be corrupted.
Before, it didn't really mean anything to me at all. Like, it was like kind of stupid. Like, study, do the homework, read a book, you know.
I think it's just like some form of technology that we've made to make things easier for us, I guess, in a sense. A really smart fucking computer, honestly. That's what I think. It just can figure out a lot of problems, questions, things that you have. But at the same time, like, you know, people think like, oh, they're gonna take over the world or some shit. I don't know. It's just, it's all computer shit.
Alright, so a couple of freaky white dudes were having a couple of freaky white dude questions in the 1950s. Why are we so afraid of AI killing us?
Well, I mean, you look at that one robot. I can't remember what city it's running around in. Rizbot. But it's like, it's a robot AI thing running around Houston. It runs around saying whatever it wants, does whatever it wants just in the city. Like, I mean, we're already seeing it today. We've seen robots a couple years ago started to get built and shit like that. I don't know. They're smart. Do I think the Rizbot's that smart? No. I don't think it's a threat or anything like that. Because, I mean, it just does memes.
Chupapi muñeño.
Alright, so it's just memes. We've had this stuff since the early 2000s, though, with, like, you know, chatbots, text-to-speech, Siris. I mean, even the Alexa. Why is everyone still so scared?
It'll help you jump ahead, or like basically jumping a fence. It'll help you get over that hump, and then you can keep going. It'll make it easier for you to create content, just things like that in general.
New app that just launched that is pretty similar. I mean, look at this. Like, you got For You up there. You've got all your doohickeys down here. You can scroll through endless vertical videos that people create. You can like, you can comment, you can tag people. But there's one big difference. All of the content that you see is AI generated.
It's made my videos, I'd say, 10 times better, rather than, like, yeah, raw's good, raw footage and stuff like that, but at some point you've got to have something that catches your eye and makes it almost to the point where it's unbelievable, because I feel like that will draw more people in.
I feel like humanity will start to depend on it. I think there will become a dependency on this AI, which is scary to think about, because, like, why are we depending on technology? This world wasn't built on technology. We started from nothing, so it's kind of scary how much we've become as humanity, just, you know, through technology, which it has evolved as well for its good parts. But I feel like right now with this AI, it's just a little too much on it. And recently, I am taking a technology and society class, and we had a whole chapter do with AI, and I had to use it for a class that right now feels like it's for nothing because of the government, which ties in with all this as well, because the government has influenced it. They put down a $500 billion project to a whole AI software building. What? Like, you took away, like, Medicaid for that environment. Like, so, like, you took away so much for AI. Government money is not for that. It's not supposed to improve that. I feel like AI has just become stronger, and unfortunately, it's become better. Really unfortunate.
In literature, we see how kind of dystopias, where we depict dystopias on how AI can, or like robotics, for example, can go too far.
It's called deep fake porn, where real images of a person are fed through artificial intelligence to generate sexually explicit material.
In my image, I was 16 years old, working at the Christian summer camp that I work at.
I've seen it like happen, actually, like on like social media, where it's like people will make fake videos of, you know, say for example a president doing something funny or whatever. And it could, like, at the rate that AI is progressing at, the fine line between whether you know it's real or not will slowly or very quickly close, actually, because of our technological advancements. I think, yes, we're kind of on track at that kind of world, but humanity is very persevering species, and we definitely will find a way to combat it with any problems that we come across.
Like, we can't track exactly what AI is doing at all times. I mean, they kind of have their own mind in a sense. They can, you know, do what they fucking want. So, like, they made their own language like that. You know, we don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I think it's just kind of they're smart enough, especially if they start pairing up and working together, that they're going to be able to start doing more of what they want, getting into whatever they want to eventually. It's kind of like video games. I'd imagine if we let them do what they want, like we kind of are right now, eventually they're going to be smart enough to start doing worse or whatever the fuck they want to do.
Does humanity know what it's doing?
No. I think we're moving into a period when, for the first time ever, we may have things more intelligent than us.
Great appearance there from Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI. You know, if we truly don't know what's going on and this force is just unbeatable, I know we'll work right through it.
Because, I mean, our bet is sort of that in the next year, probably, you know, I don't know, maybe half the development is going to be done by AI as opposed to people, and then that will just kind of increase from there.
As soon as AI starts being successful, they're going to instantly start replacing jobs and everything. And then what are we going to do when it starts failing? Because they're more worried about advancing technology rather than training people to fix the problem.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Look what you did! Look at you dumbass Caleb. I'm not helping you. You did this on your own.
I see. So what else has it done?
And the big thing about it is that it is actually terrible. It's terrible for the environment. It's what's causing all this absolute terribleness to climate change. I feel like we use it to almost speak for us sometimes. You know, we see some people, like, you know, just silly little trends going, hey AI, how should I break up with my girlfriend or boyfriend? And they do it. And why? Because for the trend, but also they don't know how to do it, and that's really sad. It also deteriorates how you speak in person, in human to human. It kind of clashes with it because you just read, you're reading the AI, and you're also talking to it, and you can talk to it in the simplest forms. It'll understand. That's the point, right? It's also taking over people's lives. People are starting to believe AI is real. There are individuals out there who see this as their friend. It's their companion, which is even scarier. What? They think this is another human. They don't understand what AI is. They just like the companionship that they're scared from human.
Right. And where do you see the future of AI taking humanity?
We fucked, bro. I think we're gonna do some stupid shit. I mean, if we got superhumans and shit, probably. But I don't know, if a robot becomes strong enough where it can just fuck us up with whatever, then I think we're cooked, to be honest. Look at Cyberpunk and shit like that, like those games. Like, they have shit implanted in their body. Like, somebody can go in through a fucking network and shut them off. I mean, I don't know, some shit like that might happen in the future. I don't know. They already have implants and shit that they put in your head and your spine for paralysis or some shit. So they already have implants and shit like that.
I'm gonna bring up a movie. I'm gonna bring up Terminator. If it gets to that point, that's exactly what's gonna happen. AI is gonna take over, and we're not going to be able to defend ourselves or fight back or anything like that, because AI is built to learn and adapt, and we're not going to be able to keep up with it.
So the implications of that is that AI is able to communicate with each other without a human medium. So in a very extreme situation, let's say all of the AI in the entire world somehow is able to connect to each other, and they're all able to communicate with each other, then that would mean they, in theory, would be able to make something happen on a large, very, very large scale, whether it be good or bad. One of the movies I've watched, WALL-E, where the main takeaway that I got is that humanity was going on a downhill because of its dependency on AI and just like robotics in general. Let's say AI starts thinking like a human, and a human has wants and needs, whether it be good or bad, moral or immoral, and it will do anything to achieve that. And if it deems it necessary to blackmail a human to get whatever it wants, you know, it won't stop. There's nothing to stop it.
Alright, so this freak of nature made by freaks of nature is undoubtedly undefeatable, and we have no promised future with it. You know what? I know that we can all collectively agree.
The fuck, bro?
So ghetto. Outside the Keys, Roadhouse.